Hi, I'm Frederick Bodnarus with Bodnarus Auctioneering Incorporated, and today I'm going to be answering a few questions regarding a real estate auction. Why an individual would choose a real estate auction would be if they're looking to transition in their life, whether they're looking to sell their house and move into a condo, or whether they're looking to sell their farm and move into town or a city, is they have a lot more control on the time frame of their sale. We can discuss to them if they're looking at selling, 2, 3 months from now. By the time it's listed, we want to have it at least marketed for at least a month or more prior to the sale date. So it really gives the seller a lot more control versus, when they list their place, there's a lot of unknowns that could happen. I mean, it could list and someone could come along and they could want to buy it right away, and the possession's going to be very, very quick. Whereas when you're listing your property through a real estate auction, you kind of state all the terms prior to the sale that's best for your situation. So if you're looking to sell your house and move into a condo, then you could put a possession date 30, 60 days after your auction, so it gives you a lot more time and a lot more control. Plus, the big thing is the marketing. All the different marketing that we do out there really draws in people and draws in buyers from all over the place. There could be somebody looking at another one of our auction listings and see that there's a real estate auction. So they say, hey, they let their people, their friends or relatives know. And it's just a really good way to market your property when it comes to an auction. It really puts all people in play. Well, how a real estate auction works is we would come out, we'd do some drone videos, we do some videos and pictures of the property, then we would look at marketing it all through different social medias, through different publications, through different websites, and then we would have an auction day. So, the schedule of that, prior to that, there'd be people that could have viewings, looking at the property. They're free to bring anybody in through prior to the sale. And once the sale day happens, it's going to be sold to the highest bidder that day. That way you always know that no one's going to come in before you and they're going to buy it prior to the auction, or you're going to be looking at, no one's going to be able to, in some cases there's some bidding wars on the traditional side, and if somebody was given the opportunity, they might go a little bit more. And here it's fair to everybody. If you want to, bid that extra $500 or $1,000 and own the property, you could. And afterwards, you can't say that if you were given the opportunity, you might have bid more. So the whole process happens then. What you're required is, depending on the property, you'd be putting 5 to 10% down, and then the rest would be due upon closing of the sale, which is the possession date. So, and the whole transaction goes through a lawyer, so it's very safe. It's just like a regular real estate transaction. The only thing that's different is the auction sets the price. If you're thinking about a real estate auction, give us a call here at the office, 975-9054, or look us up on the website at bodnarusauctioneering.com. Be happy to come out and look at your property and go from there.